Today, we are going to learn about inverse functions. The inverse of a function f(x) is the function that undoes what f(x) has done. We write the inverse of the function this way. Some key points to note about inverse function. The first is that the domain of f(x) is the range of the inverse of f(x). Vice versa, the range of f(x) is the domain of the inverse of f(x). If f(x) and the inverse of f(x) is the same function, then f(x) will be a self-inverse function. Fourthly, an inverse function can only exist if the function is a 1-1 mapping. To learn more about 1-1 mappings or many-1 mappings, you can check out my other videos as well. Let's try an example of how to find the inverse function. We have this function, f(x) equals to 3x minus 1. The first step will be write the function as y equals to something. So we'll get y equals to 3x minus 1. Step 2 is to interchange the x and y variables. So you'll get x equals to 3y minus 1. Next, we have to rearrange to make y the subject. So we'll get 3y equals to x plus 1 and y will be equals to x plus 1 over 3. So if f(x) equals to 3x minus 1, then the inverse of f(x) would be equals to x plus 1 over 3. Next, let's learn about how to plot graphs of inverse functions. The first thing to note that, as we said above, the domain of the inverse is equals to the range of the function, and the range of the inverse is equal to the domain of the functions. Basically, the graphs of f(x) and the inverse are reflections of each other in the line y equals to x. For example, when we have the function f(x) equals to x minus 1 squared minus 2, if we plot it out, we will get this shape. And if we calculate the inverse, we will get this shape, which is a reflection again along the line y equals to x. To learn more about reflection, you can check out my other videos as well. I hope that you have learned more about inverse functions and how to plot them. Thank you.